Hi, Susan from Susan's Art and Junk Journaling. So I've been trying to come up with an idea for the journal covers that I've been acrylic painting. So I just painted this one the other day, and we took down our suspended ceiling, so we've got bits everywhere. And I painted this one, and I made a little journal out of it. It's a birthday journal. But I want to come up with a journal to where I like to paint these more often than I do making journal covers. So I thought what I would do is I would make a journal cover where I could cut out a frame. This is from some craft packaging. So this will be a frame, and then what I'll be able to do is be able to stick my journal cover paintings that I do behind this frame so that I can show you the painting I've done, and then I don't have to be in such a rush to make a journal. So this is going to be kind of like a faux journal cover, that it's just going to be a display journal. So I've got a back and a front cut out, and then I've also got a spine that I ended up, oh, you can't really see it. I ended up folding it in thirds and then just kind of folding it around each other to make it a nice sturdy, it's still drying, a nice sturdy back to this journal cover. So I've yet to, put this journal cover together, but it's just going to be a faux journal cover just so that I can have a display journal for the paintings that I do. I've got my front, my spine, and my back taped in place so it won't move. And then I've got my material chosen, and I'm going to use I've got it upside down in a toilet paper roll. I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1, and I'm going to glue the material on the inside of my journal. I think I'll do half at a time. Oh, this stuff just smells so nasty. Oof. You definitely want your windows open or a fan blowing when you're using this stuff, because it is so strong. Oh, I hate the smell of that stuff. Okay, now I'll fold that side over. that dry for a little bit. And then I'll fold this side under, fold that side under, and glue it. And then I'll put a piece of material on the other side to make my spine. I've got my coffee dyed paper. I want to have a neutral cover for this faux journal so that my paintings will be the star. So I've got the front and the inside covered with material. Now I want to, I don't think I'll put this one on the front because it's going to get covered by a frame. So I think that one will be the back. So this one will be the front. And I folded down this to make it a little, I don't have much leeway on this paper. So I folded it down like a 1/4 inch so that I can kind of catch it like that and cover it. Let's see, maybe I'll just open that flat like that while I'm gluing. The bad part about using coffee dyed paper is you can see it's very wrinkly. So I'm going to use the 3-in-1, that stinky stuff, while I'm gluing over the material. But then for the rest of it, I'm going to use the Elmer's Extra Strength Permanent Bond. So I've got this folded and I'm just going to flip that up and pull it over a little bit. And then I want a little reveal of this material, but with how big I made the frame, I'm not going to be able to see the backing material very well. So there's, not a chance I'm going to be able to see very much of it. All right, so that's on the paper. On the material. That's a fabric glue. And then I will use this permanent bond for the rest of it. I'm probably putting way too much on, but hey, better safe than sorry, right? Alrighty, so got that. Let me pull it over so I've got my little reveal. And straighten it out. Pull it down a little bit. Get to flatten here. I'm definitely going to have to put this under a couple of books to flatten it after I get it covered. All right, I'll keep covering and show you how it turned out. There we go. I've got the cover on. And of course, oh, look at that. Look at how wavy that is. Oh well. I should have ironed the paper before I used it. I'm going to have to put extra glue in there. And then here's the back. I think the back looks a little bit nicer, but it's not going to have a frame on it. And then on the inside then, I've got coffee dyed coloring book. So I'll go ahead and cover the inside with this one. Yeah, this one. And then cover the back side with that one. And when I'm done, I'll show it to you. I am so pleased with how this project turned out. I was wanting to make a frame that I could open and close so that I could put my painted journal covers in here. So this is what I came up with. I was wanting it to be a temporary journal for me. just like a dummy journal, just so I can show the painted journal covers I made. But I could probably go ahead and make this into a journal anyway. But the whole point of this is so that I could open this frame up and put my artwork in it. So what I did is I glued in a magnet here, here, and here. And then on this side, glued a magnet here, here, and here, so that there's a magnet closure there. And then I took my birthday journal apart because I didn't like how I made it. I made it too small for cards. So I did this painting a few weeks ago. Video is uploaded. But that way I can put any kind of art in here that I want that I've painted. So there's that one. And then there's this one. That turned out so good, and I am so looking forward to doing more paintings that I can just put inside this cover so that you can see it. Didn't that turn out great? Thanks for watching.